The fans of the MLB were struck hard because of COVID. I myself am an MLB fan and have been amazed by my peers' actions. Hearing of the trials and tribulations that my fans went through will encourage my audience to get through their hard times and get into the good times. My tribute speech will be for the MLB fans that stuck it out when the MLB would not allow fans in the stadiums because of COVID. My main focal points of this speech will be the determination of the fans, the support for the teams that they proved, and the patience that they showed. The determination of MLB fans was shown through the increased number of online and televised viewers in each game of 2020, as stated by Mike Thomas of Sportscasting. When COVID-19 swept across the world, MLB had no choice but to not allow fans in the 2020 season. Fans were not allowed in stadiums, but were encouraged to watch games online. Despite not being allowed in stadiums, fans still found a way to stream the games. Fans took to Twitter and other forums to talk about their favorite teams. Social media was going crazy with MLB talk. Fantasy baseball became more popular in the U.S., talked about by MLB Statista website. There was roughly a 20% increase in the amount of fantasy leagues. This is insane. This is basically saying, hey, we can't get there, we're going to do it ourselves. The MLB might have been the most talked about topic for the 3 months that they played during the shortened season. Now that we've talked about the determination, we will talk about the support that the MLB fans showed. One such person that shows tremendous support for their team is Valentin Jalamo, a Houston Astros super fan. Valentin Jalamo is an 81-year-old man. The fun fact about him, he did not miss a home game for 72 years. This means from the time that he was 8 years old and his family had season tickets to the Astros, he was there every single game. It wasn't until the 2020 season when fans were not allowed in stadiums that he missed a game finally. Despite this, he was still at the Houston Astros home opener. My visual representation of Valentine is this Astros blanket. I know it's not a picture of him, but this is something that he would take with him to every game. This almost exact blanket, same model, same make, was worn by him at every game, no matter what. This is what he waved around anytime a home run was hit. Now that we have talked about support of MLB fans, let's talk about the patience. Texas Rangers home opener was talked about all over ESPN. In 2021, they broke records for the largest attendance in opening day history. The Texas Rangers held 38,238 fans in a stadium that max capacity was 40,518. So they were only a couple thousand fans away from filling up that stadium for a home opener, according to Washington Post. This shows that fans waited all of it out. They wanted to make sure that they could get back into the stadiums to support their teams, and they were ready than ever to get back into that game. So in conclusion, MLB fans that stuck it out when MLB would not allow fans in stadiums because of COVID are amazing because of the determination, the patience they showed, and the support for their teams that they proved. Because of the characteristics shown by the fans of the MLB, they are all worthy of being acknowledged. And to that, all I can say is thank you to all MLB fans.